What's good? Today we're going to be talking about the new freaky tale by Ari Aster, MidSommar. Now, first, I was pretty excited for this movie. Ari Aster, uh, pretty much a big influence on me. When I had seen his short film that he made in college, The Strange Thing About the Johnsons, I'm gonna say, man, I was excited, man. That film was really good to me. I love the cinematography. I love the concept dealing with taboos. If you haven't seen that film, go check it out. And don't be mad at me if you don't like it. Just appreciate it for what it is, which is a dark satire. So, much like that, when I saw Hereditary, I was expecting him to be more dark, satirical. He really would. Nah, it wasn't funny, bro. It was actually just dark and super
Demonic.
yeah, seeing Hereditary, I was cool with it. I actually liked it. I thought it was a good movie. The idea of heritage and lineage and stuff like that. And what if your family was into some freaky stuff, man? I feel like I'm not. I need to know more about him as a person, like in order to really understand why he's so infatuated with freaky things. I feel like he finds it interesting, and he's seeking to understand even himself through his film. So it's cool to go on that journey with boy. Watching Midsommar, it was a fun journey for me. From the beginning, I did not expect what happens to her parents. I did not expect it to be a film that's grounded in a relationship that just isn't working. I thought it was just people go to Sweden and some freaky tales happen. No, like having the film start that way really emotionally connected me to the journey of the characters. It felt like a satirical take on these type of American people that go on a field trip into another culture, but definitely I could understand where they were at. Them doing mushrooms, going into another culture, and it made it feel where like we were slowly going down the rabbit hole in order to discover a new way of thinking, a new culture. Now, the thing I found funny was it's like the relationship between the guy and his girlfriend. You know, she did a great job, but she's one of those characters at the beginning where like she seems like she really is that person, and because of that, you're like, ugh, oh my god, she's calling again. Like, bro, I can't just have one night out with the fellas. She always has to interrupt me with her freaking like, oh, my sister's gonna kill herself. Like, bro, like, what should I do? It's like, that's your sister. Like, I'm not dating your sister. I'm dating you. So like, don't talk to me about her. It's like, I don't know. Like, he was totally a bro, and I could really understand that type of relationship. And it's hard to break something off with somebody when they're emotionally dependent. It's not their fault they're that way, but they got to learn that it's not my responsibility to deal with your baggage. And then she actually gets a reason to be needy and annoying. Her sister kills herself, and it leads to the demise of her entire family. So it's like she has a point to be that way. So then he's like, damn, I can't really break up with her, but I'm going to try to find a way to slide out and hit this boys trip. And he tried to like throw it on her like, nah, man, I'm just going to be gone for like a couple months, you know, like 2 months, 3 months, something light, you know. And then she's like, well, don't mind if I come too. And he's like, oh, they didn't really invite you, but, you know, like, I mean, it's funny, the Swedish dude, he's really like plotting on her the entire time. That's what we come to find out. He's like, I heard what happened to your family. I heard what happened. That is terrible.
I was so very sorry to hear about what happened.
Don't worry. I've been through the same thing. He was really trying to bond with her over like her dead parents. Woo! That's some game, bro. Like, bro, you gotta have game to be like, yo, I heard your parents died. Guess what? My parents died too. We should be together. What?
Think about it. You ruined it now. I hope you can't sleep and you
Bro, Ari Aster, you a funny dude, bro. Like, is that the type of you like the wedding crashers when they went to the funerals? You a funeral crasher? Bro, you're a funny guy, bro. So no, but I like that, man. That's my type of humor too. So it's like, it's cool. Like, you know, he does all these trick shots, you know, with the upside down, you know, going into the city, and it's cool. It's very representative. When she goes to the bathroom and it connects with the plane. Great transitional element. This dude Ari Aster, like you could tell he's into design, and that's so important to make these type of artsy films because the story is secondary to the design, you know, and that's great, you know. I would say like 95% of this film I was down for. I had heard people say they felt like it was slow. I didn't feel like that. I honestly felt like the movie was exhilarating and suspenseful, and I cared about the characters for the majority of the time. Till we get to the end where it just feels like Ari Aster was trying to make something, and then he was just kind of like, bro, but I really like weird stuff. Like, can we just put them in a pyramid and burn them? Let's like. I feel like he like painted the picture, and he was like, but that's gonna be the ending though. And everybody's like, yeah, that's cool. That's like, and then he's like, no, but like I'm ending the movie that way. And they're like, all right, man, like maybe he'll figure something better. It's like the last 10 minutes, you're just settling into the fact that this is how the movie's gonna end. And I can see people being like, so nothing happened. I felt like it was very realistic to the experience when you go traveling and you're trying to understand a new culture. They make a really good point of saying a quote where he goes, man, this is messed up. And he goes, bro, they probably think what we do to our elderly people is very messed up. And it's true. It's like cultures are different and we view things differently. Like, leave a comment if you think it's better to kill your old people or just let them die of old age crippling. I don't really care. I'm not into the politics of the elderly, but definitely, it's it's an idea. As you can see, I wore this flowery shirt. I thought maybe Ari Aster would connect with it. What do y'all see? I see flowers. He might see the devil. So we'll see. Seeing this film and seeing Hereditary, I see his style. I feel like his content could use more exploration, but I am understanding his style as a filmmaker and I dig it. I like his style. Comparing this to Get Out and Us, because Jordan Peele gave a big review, which led a lot of people to be very excited for this film. I would say I like this film more than Us. I would say Get Out is a masterpiece. I would say Hereditary was a really great first film. I can see Ari Aster getting even better. I could see him being even better. I feel like this movie was cool for me. I don't think everybody's going to enjoy it. I'm sure a couple people are going to want more ridiculousness. I felt like it was unwarranted. I felt like what they did was fine. I tried to explain to somebody who I told to go see MidSommar that it was good, and they were like, I don't know, I didn't really connect with it. And it's like, I was saying, bro, you have to understand. This girl's life was trash. It was trash, and then her parents died. And it got more trash. And then she went on a field trip with her boyfriend that was trash and didn't like her. And they killed him, you know, and he cheated on her. And her life was trash, 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 trash. Like trash on trash on trash. But in the end, she became part of a family. People who legit took her in and embraced her and gave her a super dope flowery gown. So it's like, that's a happy ending, bro. And she gets to live in a beautiful new city instead of the cold, bluish town that she was in that snows. You went from your life being terrible to your life being more terrible, and then eventually you're around a bunch of serial killers, but it's like they love you. And that's really what it is. It's like Full House, but you know, in Europe. And you know, Europeans are different, bro. They have a different view on things. So who are we to judge? And you know, I'm not here to judge neither. Like, I'm just gonna say this film was worth checking out, and definitely go check that movie out. And don't go with your parents or kids or elderly people or or anybody that's squeamish or anybody, you know. It's, to me, it wasn't really a horror film. It was more of just an adventure through horror. And you know what? I don't know who to recommend this movie to, but if you like cinema and you like cool shots, go see this movie. There you go. Thank you for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you would do with your elderly, and let me know how you like this movie. Definitely, I thought it was fun, and recommend me more movies that you would like me to review. Thank you for watching. Peace out. Rebel Film Talk. Hey.